Are we live? Hi, everyone. If you happen to be in the group right now and are seeing us, this is Tiffany French, one of our French Goff, one of our members, and we are working on a project together. She is going to be hosting. I'm falling apart. I don't even know what I'm looking at. She is hosting a live webinar this coming Friday, and we're doing a test run, right? Safe space in the group, and the goal here, and see, even I'm having trouble, and I kind of know what I'm doing. The goal here is to have a test run so that when we're doing the actual webinar on Friday, we will have gotten all these kinks out of the way. There we go. Oops.
This is my first time using StreamYard, and it looks like so neat back here. Like, I like it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Let me move this over so that I'm looking. I've got two screens running. This makes it so that I'm looking where the camera is and not constantly back over at my other screen. So if you're around and available, we would love to have your eye and any feedback that you'd like to share with us so that we can ensure that her real one on Friday goes really well. So,
how can Emlin Group increase your brand recognition? With beautiful, shareable digital content. Try our premium promos for your real estate highlight reel. Your name may not be on the lawn sign, so let them know that you have the keys. Real estate marketing solutions for busy professionals. Emlin Group Productions. Book us today at emlingroupllc.com.
So Tiffany was saying a little while ago, this is her first time using StreamYard. This is my preferred streaming system. And so it means that we've got, we are in the StreamYard software doing what we're doing, and then it's pushing out into Facebook or wherever. StreamYard allows you to stream to multiple platforms all at the same time, all except Instagram. You know, Instagram makes it hard for you to do anything. So that's where we are, and that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so we are not quite ready to start. We're just going to go through some of the background checks to make sure that everything is in place. So the first thing is I want to make sure that your presentation is ready. So did you open up Canva?
Yes.
And is it in presenter mode?
It is.
Okay, so then click on your StreamYard somewhere. It should say share screen. So click on share screen.
Looking for it. Oh yes, share screen.
Share screen. And then choose the small screen, share window, and choose the small screen that Canva gave you. That says it's the viewer box.
Oh, Google Chrome would like to record this computer's. Okay. Sorry, I have to allow it to do it.
Yeah. I guess. We got to allow everything or else it'll all fall apart.
Oh, I have to unlock it in order. Mac is so tight. I have to unlock my computer in order to do it. Okay, let me. Oh, it says I have to quit and reopen.
Quit and reopen what?
I have to quit Google Chrome and reopen, so it's gonna knock me out of here.
Okay, so go ahead. We'll be here. Hopefully you won't have to do it again next time, but this is good lessons.
Yeah.
So if you're just joining again, Tiffany is a local real estate agent for Connecticut and New York. And so she is doing a homebuyer seminar, a homebuyer webinar, and the official webinar is going to be on Friday, but we're going to run through the practice. And so you see here, it's a really good idea to do a practice run to make sure that you get all the tech stuff out of the way, so you don't have to be worried about that. So that I'm keeping a note here. I've been using StreamYard so long, I forget some of these early stage permissions that you have to give. Here, she's back. Hello.
Hello. Okay, I was able to see you on my Facebook while I was trying to sign back in.
Good.
Okay, so share screen. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think I closed that window I had it into.
Permissions.
Sorry, one sec. I think I closed. Oh, no, I got it.
Okay. And then just as a note, StreamYard has a preference for Chrome, for what is this thing called? Google Chrome. So we're both operating from Macs, but it's helpful if you're in Google Chrome so that you can do this. Okay, great. But are you sharing the window? Looks like it's
Oh, sorry. It's supposed to be this one.
There we go. Yes, you've got the right window. See? And then is that the window that it's telling you to share with your view? Oh, you haven't done it yet. Okay.
Sorry, I had done it before, but then I didn't remember to redo it before I shared my screen.
Yep. Okay, so this is the presenter window, but where is the viewer window?
Here. This one?
No, this is your window.
And then the other one is here.
There's another one somewhere?
This one.
Okay, so in your presenter view, in your share screen through.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You have to choose the other window, or else everybody's going to be able to see your presentation notes.
It wasn't open yet. That's why. Okay. I was sharing the wrong one. Okay. Let me go back to where I could see you. How do I? So I have to stop.
Right, click out, and start again.
Okay.
That was really funny. It looked like the Matrix. in. Deeper and deeper and deeper.
Stop screen, share screen.
Now
it wasn't open yet. That's why. Okay.
And choose window, and then choose the viewer window.
So it's not showing me the viewer window though.
Is the viewer window open on your?
Yeah.
And
let me try again.
When you click share screen, you have to choose share window, not share tab or share application. You want to share the window.
And go back to presenter view.
Get that open, and then there should be another little window that pops up, right?
Yes.
Once that window is up, then click share screen on your StreamYard and choose share window.
Application window here. Oh, got it.
All right. There we go. See, audience window. Perfect. Perfect. And can you, if you make that full screen, you won't be able to make that full screen, right? Because then you can't see your presenter thing.
Yeah, enter full screen.
Are you able to see your presenter notes?
No.
No. Okay, so go ahead and take it off of full screen. No. Put it back in the stream. Like share it again, but don't make it full screen.
I see what you're saying. It's just that when I get out of full screen, it closes it instead of making it smaller.
So let's do it again.
Yeah.
So first you have to open your Canva and go into presenter mode so you get the little screen. Then you share then you share your screen in StreamYard.
So are you seeing it now?
Let's see. Here we go. Add to stream. Good. Perfect. And what's going to happen is I am going to come off. My voice isn't going to be in your presentation anyway. So I'm going to come off and then we'll start, right?
Yes.
So the first thing I will do is, and thanks to Tora for popping by. We had some viewers earlier. So the first thing I'm going to, hold on. I hear little feet. This will be good that I'm not in your presentation so you don't hear all the ruckus going on in my house. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is play your intro, and then your thing is going to start. We're going to leave it just like this.
Okay.
I'm going to play your intro, and then when your intro is done, you're here. You're going to pop up on screen just like this, and so then you can just begin your presentation. And then remember we said use your arrow key or your space bar to advance your screen so that the clicking noise doesn't come through as much as usual.
Yeah, it's just I hope you can't hear me tapping on my my trackpad to scroll up to see
Yeah, we won't hear the trackpad. It's just a clicking, like a mouse clicking comes through loud, but not tracking will be fine.
You want me to go through the whole presentation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a practice run, right?
Yeah, I've been doing this and keep messing up, but yes, I'm gonna try.
That's good. That's good. Now the light is on, the lights are on,
yeah,
the is recording. This is your practice run, okay? So we're gonna be here for a little while. It is a full webinar, and so you are welcome if you're watching in the group to come in and out if you need to. We're not going to put any of your comments on the screen because we're just practicing, but we will definitely come back around maybe at the end if you have any comments, or if you have any feedback during, please do still put it in the comments, and then we'll be able to address them at the end. So again, Tiffany, if you get into, I would say just roll through it, even with mistakes or whatnot, just roll through it. If you really need help, say something. I'll be here watching, but I won't be able to respond to you because I won't be in the stream. But if you really do need something, then I can come back in and we'll pause. Yeah, and so we're all good. Okay.
Wait, quick drink.
Quick drink. All right. So remember, I'm gonna play your intro, and then you're gonna start right away. And then when you're done and you say, okay, thank you, then I'm gonna play your outro, and then you'll be done. Okay.
Got it.
All right. Here we go.
Hi, everyone. I am Tiffany M. French, a licensed New York and Connecticut realtor. Welcome to Home Buying 101. I'm so like tense, like my shoulders are up here. I keep having to make sure I drop my shoulders.
But that was so good. It was so good.
I wish I didn't have to stop in the middle because I was trying to time it and see what the timer was, but I didn't check what the timer said before we stopped.
That's okay. So we are at, I'm sorry.
1 hour now. Oh, 58 minutes now.
So we're at 58 minutes, but it took us 15 minutes to get started, and we stopped for like 3 or 4 minutes in the middle to look for that missing slide. So you still came in at, around 45, 47 minutes or so.
Yeah,
so that's good.
Yeah.
That's definite. And this is your first time doing it, right? And we had some stops that we did. 45 minutes is absolutely a reasonable amount of time for a webinar, particularly once you're done with it and it's all done. It'll like be for replays. 45 minutes is nothing. Plus, you can always watch it on a little bit faster so that you can get through, 1.5 or something. So you can get through it a little bit faster. So you're well under. I can't seem to do anything under an hour and 6.5 minutes. So you did great.
I woke up this morning in a fright, like, did I talk about down payments?
I love it. I love it. And I really liked your notes that you put in there around the fiduciary responsibility. Okay. I think that is, that's key, right? Like, does a listing agent have your best interest at heart? I think it's amazing. The things, I'm going to note a few things just so that we capture it here on the live for other folks, for when you are ready to do your own webinar, you're ready to do your own show.
Please critique me. Tell me if I was talking too fast.
No. Okay. No, so you weren't talking too fast. So let's go through the checklist, right? Number one, your environment looks amazing. It is both fun and studious, right? It looks like someone.
My purple door.
Yes, purple door, very on brand. I love it. It looks like the home of someone you would be friends with, right? So that's number one. Number two, your lighting is amazing. Your face is glowing. So there's no distraction, right? Because you look great, and so we can move on, right? It's unfortunate, but when if you don't look great, then people focus on the wrong thing. You know what I mean? And that sounds terrible to say. If you don't,
there's something on my shirt or a spot on my face, like that's all your eyes are drawn to.
Yes, the spinach in your teeth, like something.
Yes.
Like So number 2, you look great. Your lighting is good. And then in terms of video, the video quality is really great. So because you're set up on your box or whatever you have your setup on, the computer is not moving, which is not causing any sort of pixelation. And so that's really good. And you have it at a fantastic height so that your eyes are, right in line with the video. So those are the top things that
Thank you, YouTube. Okay.
Right? Yes. Well, those are the top things that if you do them right, then nobody cares, right? But if you do them wrong, then everybody's focused on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are the number one thing. Something for me that I'm going to look at for your webinar is a couple of the slides. The text might be a little bit too small, imagining that folks are reading it on their phones. Just a couple of them, not the main text, but the subtext was just a little bit small. I'm watching it just
on your phone too.
I'm doing a little bit of, due diligence. Yeah. And so some of those things I couldn't see. So I will make sure to fix them.
So the reviews at the end, the testimonials at the end, were they too small to read, you think?
So those aren't too small to read, but I was going to get to that. I think you should really recap them and not, or else they'll just be silence in your audio. And so you could say, these people said, these clients were most, thrilled with, or however you paraphrase it, but you should paraphrase it in 1 or 2 lines so that there's not dead space in the thing. Oh, the other thing that I was going to say after video is sound. So it's environment, lighting, video, and sound. And so your sound is good, but I want you to find a mic, whether that's a simple.
I have this mic, but I don't know what's like when I plug it in.
Then you won't be able to hear.
I can hear anything. Yeah.
So that's not going to work because you need to be able to hear yourself. It's usually fine if you're. I mean, to be fair, so you could use those. Those are just typical headphones, but the mic helps. It's like a first level mic situation, and that will help. The other thing is that the webinar is not 2-way sound, so you don't really need to hear yourself through the computer.
Oh.
So you could use your lapel mic and still be fine. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're going to feel weird if you can't hear yourself.
Yes. I don't know. It's going to feel like, I don't know I want to hear what you could hear, because like if my phone goes off again, like I'm trying to figure out how to silence, like stop that from happening too. Like,
can you close those when I'm doing stuff?
I signed out of my text messages on my computer, so maybe I don't know how to disconnect it from my phone though, like so my phone doesn't ring.
When your phone rings, your computer rings too?
Because of my Apple ID.
Yeah. Maybe there's somewhere in the settings for silencing. So maybe
that's why I had to sign out of my text, because I couldn't figure out how to silence it, because there was no silence option.
Well, to be fair, if your mic is plugged in, then we won't be able to hear that.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
It should work that way.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't sure if that was happening. That's why I wanted to make sure that I could hear whatever you guys could hear.
Yeah. Well, then, and also remember, I'll be over here listening too, so it'll be okay.
All right. So maybe I could plug in. Oh, yeah. I think I could plug in my mic.
Plug in your mic and let's hear what it. So in the playback, you'll see how it's different when you have a mic sound. I think you saw one of the videos I did last week where, once you turn on the mic, it's.
Yeah, I was watching that.
It also will help with the, it's called like a little bit, it's called frying. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but before you talk, it's like a popping noise. Every time you take a breath before you say something, there's like this, breath that you have on your mic, then your mic will help to stifle that sound so that that's not so apparent every time you start a new thought. Which you can probably hear now because I don't have on a mic.
Yeah, I bought this mic so that I could, can you hear me still?
I can hear you still, but now just know that right. Now
I could hear your lips saying that you could hear me.
Yeah.
What?
So talk into the
better? Is it better?
It is better. Say something. Hi, my name is Tiffany.
I see your lips moving, but I don't know what you're saying.
Unplug.
It's unplugged.
Okay, so leave it where it's at because it's a lapel mic, so we want to hear what it sounds like when it's on you. And then just say like, hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm a real, like say a long sentence so we could hear the thing, and then you can unplug it so we can talk.
Okay. Call me at 914-843-5318 or email me at tiffanymfrench@gmail.com. Did that work?
Yeah, it just cleans it up just enough so that it doesn't have like a little fry sound.
Okay.
So you might be okay with it because again, the webinar is not two ways. The webinar is just you one way. So you don't really need to hear yourself, but you could also try it with your white headphones because then you have in the headphones and you can hear.
But then you'll see, I'll have too many. Well, I mean, I probably won't have these glasses on Friday, but
too fancy.
I guess
have too many strings going.
Yeah. It'll be like, hello, I'm Tiffany.
Looks like a headdress.
Yes.
Okay, so let's figure out the mic situation. Do you have earbuds?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, try your earbuds.
With my computer, how to do the Bluetooth. Oh, I could.
Yeah. Connect it with the Bluetooth because the earbuds have a mic.
Let's see if it discovers them. Oh my!
It took me a while to figure out how to connect my earbuds to my computer.
I have to disconnect it from my iPad because they automatically connect to my iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and then yep, I think this is it.
Then nobody will see those, and you don't have to have the lapel mic on.
This isn't the right name, though. I hope I'm not about to disconnect Anthony's call on him and tune into his call.
Okay, so maybe try that when we're off.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Say something.
Oh, wait, what's happening?
Yeah, no, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't know if that's better.
Yeah, because it's really not that great.
Did you unplug the lapel mic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, now go in your settings. Go in the settings of StreamYard. There should be a little cog wheel.
In StreamYard? I don't see a cog. Oh, yeah, cam mic.
Setting mic, and then choose the headset for your
audio
sound. For your audio input and output should say the headset that you just connected.
Yeah, both mic and speakers say Bluetooth.
Okay.
And the name of my headset.
Okay, so let's talk for a little while. I don't think I'm a fan. I think the other way was better. But let's keep talking.
Automatically adjust mic setting. Yeah, no.
It sounds different, but it sounds further away.
Oh, okay.
So leave it. Let's keep going because you're not talking enough for me to really hear.
Okay.
So let's figure out the.
So people were actually watching this. That's funny. Thank you.
No, it's fantastic. Safe space, right?
Yeah.
This is
we're all trying to launch together. So
yes, that's exactly what it is. We pushed you on the stage. We're like, you go first.
No, I can't wait to watch someone else do this.
Yes. Someone else is gonna go. We'll find someone in the group who's preparing for their next event, and we'll do a practice run with them next. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so the other note that I was going to say is for your question slide. I know we said that you should do questions because it's live, but it's again some dead airspace in your webinar. So I think that instead of landing there for such a long period of time, you should say there that if people have questions, they should email you. We can put your email address on that page and say if questions come up, at this point, I want to keep moving to save everyone's time, or there was a line you said about getting through lunch.
Yeah.
And so here's my email. Send me a question. It's like giving people direct access to you. I think it's a better use of the airtime in the webinar.
Okay. I mean, I can still tell them to write their questions in the comment and tell them that I'll look through them and respond to questions in the comments.
Yes, because you can respond to comments afterwards too that'll capture. That's a great idea. I just think that we don't know how many people will ask questions. And one, if we ask for questions and nobody asks, if we ask for questions and no one asks one, then it's awkward. And if we ask for questions and too many people ask one, then you'll be, you'll run over time. So I think it's a great option to offer your access to you at that point, and also say, if you type your question here, I'll be going through the comments after the call.
Okay. So tell me, was I doing too much with my hands?
No, it was great. I think it was great, because otherwise you would just be, like, you can't do too much because it's going to cause your camera to try to catch up with you. But I think you did just enough. I also think that you were really nervous at the beginning, but as you kept talking, you were warming up. And so this is fantastic, because now you've had your whole warm up. You do it a couple times before Friday, and you should start off on an 8 next time, right? This time you were probably around a 6 because you were nervous, not in terms of good or bad, but in terms of nervous. But by the middle, you went up to a 7. By the middle, you were at a full-blown 9, right? And then my favorite part is when you took a break for the, after the component 3, which is the long one. And I actually thought something was wrong. You go, whoo! And I was like, wait, what happened? And then I was like, oh, that's in the script. That's in the script. It's okay. So that was great. I mean, I think that those pieces, as much as you can infuse your personality and your warmth in the presentation, it's what keeps people engaged in what's happening, because it's dry information, but the Rottweiler story is going to be good. The flood insurance thing is going to be really good. All of those things are good pieces. The fiduciary responsibility piece is really good. And so all of those things are going to help to warm up and tighten up some really dry information. And if someone is a first-time home buyer and is like, they're going to be hungry for this information. Someone said, you can have a commonly asked question section and state, here's a question I received, and respond to that. That's a great idea. I can't see who said this.
Renee Chapman.
Perfect. See, Renee runs state assembly person's office. She knows what she's doing. That's media
getting questions, fielding questions.
Training right there. Thanks, Renee. That's a great idea. So yeah, I mean, you probably have those. What were we talking about? Renee, you threw me off. Talking about
going through it more.
No, if somebody is interested in buying a home, right? It's a big deal. They are going to sit and watch this thing because they've wanted to ask questions. They haven't, they haven't met anybody yet. They've just been on Zillow until 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're going to be hungry for this information. So as much as you can sort of draw them in and let them know they're in a safe space and that you're going to take care of them, then it doesn't matter how long it does matter how long, but you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter how long the conversation goes, because they're going to be soaking it up.
Yeah.
But I thought you did really well.
Thank you. I'm making a conscious effort to not go like this. I watched myself on a panel the other day, and I was going like this and this shit the whole time.
Yeah, you should
going side to side.
Right. It's comforting. It's comforting.
Yes.
And it's
that's
like
one of the reasons why I was sitting here like this, so I can't move my body.
But it's good because you're like, listen up, come in close and listen up. I've got stuff to say. But it's good. Yeah. Any kind of stuff that just shows that you're a real person is what's going to be different between your webinar and like Bueller.
Yeah.
You don't want to come off like that, which you
I
did.
appreciate you. And if anybody else watches this in this group is watching right now, so like Candace did an amazing job, like with helping me put this together. Like, definitely hire her to do this for you, because this is awesome and it's beyond anything that I would have imagined trying to do for myself. Like, if you see the original presentation that I sent to her, that it's like, this is that times 1,000 million, whatever. Like,
I paid her to say that, guys. I definitely paid her to say that. I'm so glad to be able to work with you on this and to support you through this. I think it's an amazing piece of like sales and marketing that you're hey Anthony, a amazing piece of sales and marketing that you are going to have forever, right? And so I think we talked about this earlier. Don't think about this as just like something you're doing on Friday. Think about it, because I'm recording it and we're going to have a file, right? Think about it as something that you can use in so many ways to support your business moving forward. You're going to be able to put it behind a sign up for, this is the kind of thing that people use for their master classes, right? Like, want a master class in whatever the thing is, it's this kind of webinar.
And I couldn't imagine it until I was actually seeing it, and seeing it now. Like,
yes.
Awesome.
Yes. And so now you're going to have this, you're going to be able to use this for, who knows, the next year or so, at least, maybe longer, as a piece that you can encourage folks. You put on your social media, or you send out in an email blast and you say, like, check this out. It's, or you get new clients and you want to introduce them to you before you even have your first meeting. This is going to be that, like, break the ice kind of thing, or lead generator.
This as part of my buyer consultation now.
Yes, in the lead up to your meeting. So it is worth it to put this kind of energy and effort, right? A whole hour of practicing live into something like this that's going to be a reusable piece of marketing for you and your business. So I'm really proud of you, and I'm really excited for Friday. If you need, we're gonna go ahead and end. I am gonna go ahead and end the broadcast now, but you stay here in the room, and then we will tighten up there. So if you have been on in the Facebook group in Launch with Confidence, thank you so much for sitting with us at various points during this practice run. Like I said earlier, it is really easy to skip this step, but it's really an important step. So if you need to do any practice, definitely give a call. The group is a safe space. So utilize it. So I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye.